Hi, guys, welcome in. Welcome to Don't Have to Fit In. I'm Maggie, and I'm so glad you're here. We're going to get started today with just a general collective reading and see what Spirit wants you to know for your highest and greatest good. I hope you're having a lovely day. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know today for our highest and greatest good? If you're watching this real time, it is Memorial Day weekend, so thank you to everyone who has made a sacrifice in the military for our freedom. Freedom is not free. Look, freedom is not free. Okay. Yeah. All right, Spirit. What is the overall energy here? Ooh, we've got heartbreak as the overall energy. Someone betrayed you. Now, this can be in a relationship, family, lover, friend, career. Someone at work could have stabbed you in your back, but someone betrayed you. Someone stabbed you in your back. And that is not cool. Nope. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and light this candle. I forgot to light the candle. Let's do that real quick. It's a Palo Santo, Palo Santo, however you want to say it, candle. It's really beautiful. I believe it also has white sage in it, so that could be significant for some of you. What is this heartbreak, Spirit? Please tell me more. Yeah, someone betrayed you a few times. That is not cool. We do not like that. Sometimes the betrayal happens so we can learn a lesson. It hurts. It does. What is this, Spirit? What is this betrayal, please? Mm. This is either someone who has the Empress in reverse energy, or this was before you were healed. This actually, or before you started your healing journey, this actually could have been the catalyst to your healing. Like, for example, this was before you woke up and you went through a really, really hard time. You went through a nasty breakup or a divorce, and it was something that was very unexpected. It came like out of the blue. Just let's use my example. My husband just up and left me one day, had no idea it was coming. And this was before I woke up, before I knew what spirit was and all that stuff, before I had my spiritual awakening. And I was not growing. I was Empress in reverse at the time. And that was part of my catalyst to waking up. It wasn't the whole thing, but it was part of it. It was the beginning. So, yeah, because I wasn't at the time, I was not getting equal give and take at all. Yeah, and there was a lot of toxic stuff going on. So, this could have been the catalyst to you having your spiritual awakening or to you just realizing, like, hey, this isn't good for me. This relationship, this family member, this uh, career, whatever this is for you, however this is resonating for you, this just wasn't good for you. You weren't growing. This was keeping you trapped. It was keeping you small. Yeah. What else, Spirit? Okay. Just so there's a difference between someone who is an Empress in reverse who just refuses to do the work and wants to stay in Empress in reverse, who doesn't want to grow, who doesn't want to wake up, who doesn't want to again do the work, the spiritual work to want to be a better person. And then there's someone who just has addictions or has someone that's with them that's keeping them small, whether it's on purpose or not, that needs the divine to come in and wake them up. So again, this is a collective reading, so please take this as it resonates. If you guys want a personal reading, you can go to my website, don'tdimtofittin.com, and order one there. But yeah, this is a very distinct difference, and it feels like so far in the energy here that this is for someone who had this betrayal in order to wake them up, to shake them up, to wake them up, to get them like spirits like, hey, 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 this isn't working for you. This isn't making you grow. This isn't good for you. Please, please do something. Yeah, we've got the judgment in reverse now. Yeah, this is when you were not awakened. It was like you were on autopilot. You were sleepwalking through life. And the reason why it took a betrayal or a heartbreak was because you were holding on to love. You probably had this fantasy of love, right? Like this is my forever person, even though it wasn't your forever person. You were thinking, or you were trying to make it fit. You could have fallen in love with the potential of this person and not who they actually were. That's what it feels like, which isn't fair to both of you, really. But you don't know what you don't know. So this was an opportunity for you to have this betrayal, have this heartbreak, and learn from it. It feels like a test from spirit. Like, hey, are you going to learn from this? Or are you going to stay reversed, this Empress reverse? Are you going to stay in this energy? Or are you going to wake up and be like, oh, that person wasn't my forever person? Or if this is resonating for a career, I wasn't supposed to be in that career. Or if this is a family member, oh yeah, that family member is not good for me. I had to cut them out of my life. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, it was really hard for you. You were in your emotions big time. You were very reactive. This really hurt you. This really hurt you. This was very hard for you to process. But you did. It put you in your Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, you were like, okay, you don't want me? We've got the Five of Wands here. You're like, okay, you don't want me? You want to be in competition with me? Or you want to put me in competition? No. You had enough and you put your sword up and you were like, okay. It looks like you did learn from this. You started speaking your truth, started learning what your truth is, started speaking your truth. Yeah. You learned that this person was in competition with you. The person that you were with was in competition with you and very much in their ego. Okay, tell me more about this Five of Wands, please. Yeah. Yeah, they were unwilling to change. Some of you could have tried to avoid this tower for a long time, and spirit just came in and was like, "Hey, you can't avoid this tower forever. Like you've got to wake up. You've got to do something differently. You've got to change. You've got to change. It's going to be hard. You're gonna piss some people off, but that's okay. That's okay. It's your life. Yeah, you found out a lot of stuff. It was like you were in this illusion of this fairy tale of love, and then all of a sudden the glass cracked on that illusion. Seven of Cups in reverse. You were like, oh man, you learned a lot. You learned a lot about this person, a lot of secrets they were hiding. You learned that they were not who they said they were, possibly a double life situation. I forget what the saying is, but it's something about a woman scorned. Hell hath fury like a no fury like a woman scorned or something. That's what this Queen of Swords is giving me. It's like when you put someone in a Queen of Swords energy and they're like, hey, I got boundaries. I speak my truth. I've learned my lesson. Like this is a scary energy for someone to be in. If you've crossed the line with this Queen of Swords, that's a scary energy to be in because you're going to speak the truth no matter what. If it hurts that person's feelings or not, like you're not going to be a jerk about it, but you're going to say what's up. You're going to be truthful no matter what. This other person, it looks like they refuse to change. Yeah, this looks like it was a lover or some sort of relationship that was really important to you. It was not good for you. This was not a healthy relationship. Again, getting someone was stuck in their ego and you were not happy. You could have had a lot of differences spiritually or along that line with this person. Yeah. What else, Spirit? What else? What else do we have here? Tell me more. Tell me more. Look at this. We went from the Judgment reverse to Judgment. You woke up. Yeah, this was the catalyst or part of the catalyst to your awakening. Yeah, you realized that there was so much more out there. Look at that. You went from someone trying to keep you small, keep you stuck, to planning your future, realizing that there's a whole big world out there. And there's so, like, you have a higher purpose. You are not supposed to be with this person because, or, this job, this family, whatever, make it, your story, but you were not supposed to be with this person because they were keeping you very small with the Three of Wands in reversed. Yeah. They were keeping you small. You were unhappy. You couldn't make your own decisions. They were perhaps controlling. Yeah, they were controlling your whole life and they were not good for you. That feels like the message there. Yeah, you were very unbalanced with this person. And they betrayed you. But you went from the Empress reversed to the Queen of Swords to completely waking up. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to get one of these and we're going to close it out. This is someone's journey of going from the fantasy of being in love, falling in love, having that like Cinderella story or Snow White story or something like that, and realizing that it's not real, and that, at least in this case, it's not real. And the person that you were with didn't love you, and they were emotionally manipulative. They were in competition with you. They were egotistical, controlling. They refused to change. They kept secrets from you. And you went from not realizing any of this and being on autopilot in your life to waking up, learning all of this, getting in your Queen of Swords energy, which is badass, might I add. Doesn't matter what your gender is, this is energy. And then moving on with your life, being you, going your own way, being a free spirit. That's awesome. Wow. Okay. All right, closing energy, spirit. They couldn't keep you stuck. Your spirit team was there helping you. The universe, God, whoever you subscribe to. Spirit. Yeah. Ooh, agape. Yes, agape love. Look at that. Yeah, you had a lot of spiritual help. You did. You also found your soul tribe. You found the light within. Look at all these candles and then the light there. You found self-love, like I said, the light within, your soul tribe. You realize that real love comes from self-love, that it's within you, that you didn't need this person's validation, or you don't anymore. You thought you did when you were the Empress reversed. We are all one. This is one love type stuff, you know? That's beautiful. That is beautiful. All right, that was your message. I hope that it was helpful. Remember, don't dim to fit in, shine bright, and live true. If this message resonated, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.